5 o'clock on a Thursday. Big hockey game on tonight, USA, Canada. In about an hour, Prater, we're starting this sucker off with Boise State basketball and the biggest win of the season last night. Whoa, pretty good one there, Prater.
Love it. Let's get after it today.
Let's hit up our Taco Bell hotline and welcome the star of the game last night, along with Tyson Degenhart, a true freshman, two-time Oregon State Player of the Year, and the pride of Summit High School. If you don't know this guy right now, you will soon, and you're going to love him. He's Pearson Carmichael, and he's on our Taco Bell hotline. Pearson, welcome to the show, man. Appreciate bringing you on for a first time.
Yeah, I mean, super blessed to be here. Thank you guys for having me on.
Absolutely. Pearson, I bet yesterday, Peanut, that had to have been one of the best days of your life. You find out you're starting your first ever game. You come out, not only do you start, but you star. You win the game. The crowd falls in love with you. And then afterwards, you're sitting there hanging out at press row with Tyson Degenhart, who must feel like a grown man to you as a true freshman coming here. Like, how'd you sum that up? What a day, dude.
I mean, I'm kind of like speechless about it. Obviously, I didn't expect it to go that well, but just super blessed that the opportunity came to me, and the coaches and players were able to trust me and let me go out there and be me. And obviously, being around Deggy's always something because he's the mayor around here, so
Nice.
it's fun to be around him and learn from him.
Hey, this is Pearson Carmichael, guys, and we're introducing you to Boise State's newest star, Bend, Oregon, true freshman, forward, 6'7", career-high minutes, career-high points, although in college, career-high points. I want to talk to you about some high school success you had. I believe you eclipsed 50 points at least once, so you're a scoring machine. Pearson, by the way, can we just ditch Pearson and just call you Peanut?
Yes.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'm done with Pearson. Sorry. Perfectly beautiful name, but
Yeah.
The Peanut thing kind of describes you've got swagger and style, and we're going to dive into all that kind of stuff. But I want to know exactly the precise moments yesterday when somebody on that staff came up and said, Peanut, you're starting tonight. How did you process that?
I mean, Coach kind of just told me a couple days before the game, and he was like, we need you, and I think it's a good opportunity for you to start. You up for it. And obviously it's been a dream to play college basketball, and yet a dream to start. And I can't pass that opportunity up. So when he told me that, I was
Peanut, deep down.
Yeah,
Sorry, I've interrupted you, Peanut.
no, you're good. You're good.
Deep,
No, you're good.
deep down, did you have a feeling that at some point this year, this team was going to need you to come in and help, and you'd be ready? Did you have a feeling?
100%. I mean, I'm always staying ready, and I'm just glad that God gave me the opportunity God and the coaches gave me the opportunity to showcase my game, and I'm just glad it happened this year.
Now, the ups and downs of a true freshman, everybody goes through it. I don't care if you're an All-American or just a kid from Bend, Oregon. You're going to go through the ups and downs. And in the limited time you've played this season, there have been ups and downs. But last night, it was sky-high up. What clicked for you last night?
I mean, I just think I was feeling it. Obviously, having the feeling of starting and playing against New Mexico is a good feeling. So just the vibes the whole day for me were kind of always positive. So I had a good feeling about it. And once I saw the first one go in, it kind of I didn't really shy away from there.
Is that usually how it works for you going back to high school? When you feel it, you know. When you hit that first one, you know. And you got into that comfort zone last night and you knew?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, in high school, I always had this saying where, just tune out the crowd in the moment. Where I tune out the crowd is kind of where I know I'm locked in. And I felt that yesterday. And obviously, I mean, the ball just felt good for me.
Peanut Carmichael with us on the Taco Bell hotline. Boise State's newest star, Peanut Carmichael, with us here. Happy to have him with us. Okay, Peanut. What's Peanut's go-to peanut? Like, are you a classic roast? Are you dry roast? Are you salted? Are you honey roasted, flavored? Like
definitely honey roast for sure.
Honey
That's
roast,
the go-to
yeah.
right there.
Those are pretty good peanuts, man.
Honey roasted cashews are
bad.
better.
I'm more of a peanut guy than a cashew guy. And I bet our man Peanut is too. Peanut, is that why you have the nickname? Did you grow up and you just loved peanuts, man?
I wish that was the case, but nah, my mom gave it to me off the the shape of my head.
Yeah, you came out. I saw that story the other day, and you came out with a peanut-shaped head, which is pretty common when it comes to babies. I saw a 5-day-old baby the other day whose head was completely warped. Parents don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens. So when you popped out, you had a peanut-shaped head, huh?
Yep, apparently, and it just stuck from there, which I don't mind it.
I love it.
What was life like for Pearson, Peanut Carmichael? I know you got a brother. I think he's the quarterback at Carroll College. I want you to fill us in there. But are you from Bend? I mean, I'm a LeGrand guy. I love Bend, Oregon. Yep. Wish I had a house there. Hopefully one day I will. Just what's your story, Peanut? You from there? I know you got a brother you're close to, both athletes. Tell us about it. Who the heck is Peanut Carmichael?
Yeah, so born and raised in Bend, Oregon. Raised by two parents, and they're both athletes, both played basketball in college, which was obviously a reason why I'm playing basketball. And then my best friend's my brother, and he's a redshirt freshman at Carroll College. And, I mean, me and him grew up playing sports together. And, I mean, I just grew up in Bend and kind of just played small-town hoops, and then when it came to high school, I branched out and did AAU in California, and then that's where I found Boise State, and now I'm here.
Share that Boise State story for us, Peanut Carmichael, in terms of did they find you at that camp in California with the AAU team? Did they find you in Bend, a combination of both? Who found you, and how did you end up in Boise?
So it's kind of a funny story. When I was in middle school, I played on this team called Oregon Prospects, and Coach Burns' kid was on my team. So me and Coach Burns' kid were on teammates.
Wow.
So I knew Bernie from that. But me and my head coach in AAU, our goal was my goal and his goal was to play at Boise State. So he passed away of cancer like 3 years ago, and Boise State offered me like a year later. And I mean, once it happened, I was like, I got to do it for him. Like,
wow.
I took my visit, and this felt like home. So, I mean, after that, I knew I had to.
Peanut, who do people tell you look like?
I was just talking about that with our strength coach. I haven't really got told like anything.
Okay, I've said Tom Cruise a couple times. He looks like Maverick from Top Gun, like Top Gun 1. I mean, that's his Halloween costume next year. Put the damn bomber jacket on and some jeans, and you show up as Maverick with the aviator glasses. Yeah, you'll have fun that night, Peanut.
I can do that. I can do that for sure.
Okay, so he doesn't really get that yet. But how much you like in Boise in year one? I mean, Peanut, Prater was saying earlier, I mean, this might be the next Boise State basketball star. 4 years, possibly. Who knows? I mean, is Peanut, I mean, where are you with all this? Year one, man, you look to be a pretty big piece of this puzzle from here on out. That's got to excite you, man.
Yeah, it's definitely exciting. I mean, I'm just blessed to be here and have the opportunity to play this year. But I love Boise. I mean, just the city, the culture, the fans, the environment. I mean, it's somewhere I could see myself living after college. So I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad I'm getting the opportunity to present myself early.
Peanut, what's in terms of your superpower, which is obviously shooting? I mean, not only can you shoot the ball, you can shoot the rainbow ball, and your free throws are as smooth. I don't even know if you hit the rim when you shoot a free throw. Those things are money every single time. It's crazy how much of a shooter you are. The 50-point game in high school, where did the shooting come from? What is your career high in terms of scoring, and where does this shooting come from?
Well, it comes from my dad. His 4 brothers, they all played college hoops, and he was a shooter in high school, so he passed down his stroke to me, which is great. My career high was 51 last year, but I've always had a knack for scoring since middle school, and so it just kind of came easy through parents and the way they played.
Yeah, good stuff here with Pearson Carmichael. Peanut, the star of the hardwood last night. Boise State beating New Mexico. Splendid fashion. So much fun here getting to know Peanut Carmichael. Okay, so this moving forward, I mean, I know that you'll figure it out, but I mean, are you full well planning? I mean, you're the starting 2 guard of this team until either you're injured or you don't play well enough. I mean, is that kind of what you've been told moving forward, Peanut? I mean, am I going to see you starting on Saturday?
I'm not sure. I mean, obviously I put all trust in the coach's hands. So whatever they have planned, I'm all on board with. I'm just, I love to win. I hate to lose. So whenever will make the team win, I'll do. So if I'm starting or not starting, no matter what, just like bring the same energy and same swagger and just go out there and compete.
All right, here's the question that I can't figure out, and can't wait to hear your answer on this, Peanut. Talking to Pearson Carmichael, Peanut Carmichael, Boise State forward, true freshman, career high points and minutes last night in a victory, a very important victory over New Mexico. You're a true freshman, and you didn't even play the first half of this season, yet you show up on the court, you drain a couple threes, and you flash some swagger. You blow a kiss to the crowd. You've got a little tongue swagger. You got a little MJ going on there. You play with a confidence and a moxie of a junior or a senior. Where did that come from, and where did you learn that, and how did your parents fit into that? Did you ever have to rein it back, or does the swagger feed into what you do successfully with a basketball in your hand?
I just feel like, I grew up watching Kevin Durant, and he always had that little swagger to him. My dad was my coach throughout middle school, and there's sometimes they would take me out of the game because I'd be a little too cocky or too swaggery, but I feel like it's part of the game, like your confidence comes with your swagginess. Like, you don't want to be out there and be like super robotic and just like stiff. I like to play loose and like show my emotions because it helps me like just, brings the crowd into it, brings me into it, brings my teammates into it. So I just like it because, it kind of just brings the energy up.
Yeah, I love it. And 10,000 Boise State fans are going to love it over these next 3 years. I think it's really cool. I mean this question as a compliment. When you were playing high school basketball, were you hated by opponents?
Yeah. My team was, we were good. My senior year team, my 5 starters are my 5 best friends. So, we grew up, we all started through 5th grade to my senior year all on the same team. So my senior year, all our rivals hated us because we've been beating them for, 10 years. So
I love that answer. I love that answer. I want everybody in the Mountain West except for Boise State fans to hate you for the next 3 years, dude.
I hope so.
That's not that
to like me.
That is absolutely a compliment. Max Rice used to wear that so well. Peanut Carmichael.
And this team has missed that.
They have. And Peanut's been the closest thing we saw to Max last night.
Yes.
Peanut on the Taco Bell hotline. Where'd your parents, real quick, where'd mom and dad play college ball?
My mom played at Portland University. And then my dad played at Vanguard. It's like a small NAIA in California.
I've heard of Vanguard.
All right, Peanut, here's the reality, because you're still a true freshman and you're still going to go through the ups and downs, or maybe you won't. How do you guard against a letdown on Saturday? How do you guard against a freshman letdown moving forward? How do you keep what you had last night moving forward continue? How do you continue that as a true freshman who's just trying to find his locker and build some confidence for the next 2 or 3 years?
Mm-hmm. I talked about it yesterday with my parents. I don't want this game to affect me, or I don't want to be this is my best game of my career. I kind of just want to move past it and get ready for Saturday. Obviously, some shots aren't going to fall, some are. And yesterday the ball's feeling good to me, but I'm just going to keep doing my thing and just do whatever I need to get this team keep winning.
Again, Peanut Carmichael with us here on the Taco Bell hotline, Prater in the Bowl game. Okay, what is it, 5-6 games left in the regular season, Peanut? What about last night should convince Bronco Nation that that's kind of the team, you're going to see more often than not moving forward? What you saw last night and what we saw last night was you kicking the crap out of the best team in this league.
It just shows how hard we work. Obviously, we've had the year we didn't want to have. We've lost some road games that we know we should have won. But I think it shows that, it's late February and our team's still out there fighting. We're still grinding. We haven't given up yet, and yesterday showed that. So, I wouldn't give up on us until the season ends. Every day we still go to the gym, work out, do our best, play our hardest. And our team's super close, and we all have the same goal. So
All right, Peanut, I hate asking this question. Last one for me. We'll get you out of here. I know you just got out of practice and you got to get ready for a road trip to Reno. But, and just in terms of the college athletic scene, and you told us 10 minutes ago that you love Boise and you plan on being here. I jokingly opened up the show by saying last night you instantly became Leon Rice's biggest offseason headache because you're the kind of player that's going to want and demand and deserve name, image, and likeness money. And that's the business of college basketball right now. Can you please, certainly if Leon takes care of you, can you promise right here on Idaho Sports Talk that you're going to stick around in Boise State for the next 3 years?
I mean, that's my goal. I'm not really big on NIL personally. I'm more built on culture, family, and love, which is kind of what me and my family talked about. So my goal is to stay here, obviously, because I just love the culture and the coaches. I mean, obviously anything can change, but that's definitely my goal.
Have you ever done a live radio interview before?
I have not. No.
All right.
This is his first. Was last night the first time It was last night the first time you ever hit a three and 9,000 people screamed at the same time?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
A lot of firsts in your life right now.
I was wondering how that must feel because the guy's been scoring on everybody his entire life. There hasn't been a dude Peanut has met that he can't score on. And then last night, for the first time ever, multiple thousands of people. You heard that white noise, right, Peanut? It just kind of stops, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Wait, was your day any different today in terms of did you go get coffee and somebody recognized you?
Yeah.
Did somebody recognize you in class? I mean, we're joking, not really. We're being serious. You are Boise State's next new star. How was Peanut Carmichael's life today on campus?
Pretty calm. I had a 9 a.m. exam today.
How'd you do?
Did you pass?
How'd you do?
I did pass. It went well.
What class?
Honestly, accounting. So it went well, but honestly, not that much attention. I'm not really a big fan of attention that much, but I mean, some people have came up to me, and I've shown my love to them and thankful for them for coming out and supporting me and our team. And so, I mean, it's a little different, but just trying to keep my head high and just be humble and keep going.
What's the plan for this summer? I mean, stick around in Boise, shoot 45,000 shots, bond with your guys, get ready for next season. I mean, how do you see the next 4 or 5, 6 months of your life here as you get ready for the next season?
Yeah, I mean, I'm focused on these next 6 games. I want to lock in and win these games. But I have a trip planned with my dad down to Palm Springs to get away from basketball a little bit and go golfing.
Nice.
So that's my second love right there. So
are you good at golf too then?
I'm not bad, yeah. I wouldn't say I'm good, but I grew up around it.
So break 80 good?
Sometimes, yeah.
Dang it.
You'll shoot in the 80s sometimes?
I'm going to have to really like you, man. I'm going to have to like you a lot, dude.
You put on a show last night, Peanut. We're talking on our show all day about it. You got the fan base, the community fired up. We can't wait to see what's next. I know you're going to keep working hard and elevating like Leon gets these guys, and really appreciate you hanging out with us here, Peanut, and getting to know you. Well done.
Thank you for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Thanks, bud.
Peanut Carmichael on our Taco Bell hotline. That's kind of cool.
That was fun.
All right.
That was fun. I'm excited about that guy's future. I hope he sticks around. He's a difference maker, and he's going to be the star of this basketball team in 2 to 3 years.
It feels like it, yeah. He's all right. We have a major KTIK Idaho Sports Talk announcement when we come back. Major Prater in the Ballgame.
From the Beacon Plumbing Traffic Studio, this is Ticket Traffic.